Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye.
Welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today I'm going to give you guys an update on Zion Oil and Gas. Now, it has been some time since I've given that update. The last time that I gave the update, I told everybody to get out of Zion Oil because I believe that from all the things that I've studied and all the things that were being said in the meeting, that they did not have a viable well. And that ended up being true. And so now I believe that we are in that time period where, Zion Oil right now, this is a make or break for Zion Oil. If Zion Oil does not have a viable well on this next run, then it's over basically for Zion Oil. It's going to be years before they find another place to drill, and it's just going to be a complete disaster. But I do believe them going back into MJ01, they will make it a viable well. They don't really, this has to work. And there's also prophetic words out there that this time around that they would find oil. And it's from somebody that most people don't like, but they've been accurate every single step of the way ever since they've been prophesying about Zion Oil. Now, before I get started, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information, giving you my thoughts and my opinions on that information. Now, Zion Oil currently sits at 6 cents. When the stock did crash, it crashed down to a 52-week low of 4.5 cents. And so it's been pretty much steady throughout this time period. And when they do announce that they go into the next well, I do expect this price of the stock to actually, at most, maybe double. And then probably it'll come back down some. As time goes on, it'll probably slightly rise up as they get closer to some type of announcement. We may see some filings or something that point to them having a viable well. Now, just so you guys know, now my relationship with Zion Oil has been going on for years and years and years. I've made plenty of videos about it. I taught myself as far as how to read filings and everything because I wanted to really get to know the company and really know how to look at the language and be able to have a better understanding of my investment. So this is not something that I take lightly. So looking at the last major update from December the 20th of 2023, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, I'm just going to read part of it. And it says here that the Israeli government has approved our work plan to recommence operations at the MJ01 site in Israel, with work expected to begin in the first quarter of 2024. Now, the end of the quarter is March the 31st, so I expect an announcement between now and the end of March. And that announcement will probably, like I said, probably cause the price to go up, maybe up to double. Who knows? That remains to be seen. Drawing from our further geological understanding of the MJ02 well and our MJ01 well, which confirmed an active petroleum system in MJ01 in 2018, we're now planning to implement advanced technologies and innovative stimulation techniques. These new approaches will be utilized to potentially unlock both previously and newly identified zones of interest. All right, so folks, they are going back into MJ01. And if you guys were here with me when I was making those videos, we were anticipating a viable well, and we didn't get it. And so that was a big letdown, and then we went into MJ02. And so this is really a make or break moment for Zion Oil and Gas. Now, I do believe that they will be able to make MJ01 a viable well. But I will tell you, if I feel like or if I see something that I don't like, I will report that because I am invested in Zion Oil. I don't have as much as I used to because I got out of it when I was able to see what was actually taking place with MJ02. Now, I do want to take a look at Zion Oil's short interest. Currently, right now, the off-exchange short volume, 1.5 million shares. That includes the dark pool. Right, the short volume ratio is 33.58, which also includes the dark pool. 3 days ago was 6.9 million shares available still to short. Now, I've never shorted Zion Oil, despite all the false accusations by people in the Zion Oil Facebook group. I've never shorted it. I've never promoted shorting at all whatsoever. I actually shared with you guys there was some weird stuff going on with the shorting, and I was never, ever, ever a part of that. You could take a look about over the last month, the amount of shares as far as the short volume, and it looks like it has been increasing. And so maybe there's an anticipation that they're going to announce that they're drilling, the price is going to go up, and they're going to end up, you should see the short volume actually increase. One thing interesting here is the fails to deliver, and this has always been a very huge issue, and I pointed this out in one of the major videos, that, especially here in the United States, the fails to deliver, the system for shorting doesn't work because you shouldn't have any fails to deliver. And you can see back here, back on the 17th of November, 1.6 million shares failed to deliver, which affected the stock trading, $98,000 worth of, shares, so all these, any fails to deliver has a impact on the price. And I do expect the fails to deliver to increase, and Zion Oil does find oil, and if there's anybody shorting the stock, they're going to be devastated. I don't ever encourage shorting in the stock market at all whatsoever. So if you do want to buy Zion Oil, you can buy it on Fidelity, you can buy it on Charles Schwab, you can buy it on Moomoo, and it's in the OTC markets. So anytime that you want to buy a stock in the OTC markets, most of the time when you add money to your account, you have to wait anywhere from 2 to 5 days before you can actually make that purchase of Zion Oil and Gas. Now, I haven't made any purchases on Moomoo, so I don't know how quickly you can make that purchase, but I just want people to be aware that if when you add funds to any platform for a OTC market, that you may have to wait up to 5 days. The last time I bought some Zion Oil stocks, I uploaded a couple $100 to my Fidelity account, and within 2 days, I was actually able to go in and buy the stock. Now, do I think that they're going to hit oil? I do believe that with this well, MJ01, that they're going to make it a viable well. They don't have a choice but to make it a viable well, because it will be almost the end of Zion Oil. Because what are their plans after this, right? Do they have plans to drill in a whole nother area? They have to move the drill. They have to, I don't know if they have to get more permits and stuff to drill in another area. They have to survey which areas that they want to drill in first. So there's so many things that it would take probably another couple years before they actually get started drilling in another area. That would put us in 2026. So also there's a prophetic word out there from somebody who has been right about Zion Oil all these steps of the way. And the thing about it is that I know a lot of people don't like this particular person, but they also said that this would be the time that they would find oil. And this prophecy was from over 2 years ago. So I do believe in Zion Oil. I believe in their mission. And I believe that with MGL1 that they will have a viable well. I don't know where the stock price is going to go. I don't know where it's going to be. We've had pricing points over the years, and I think that whatever takes place, whatever happens, that any time that a stock is going to go up, it's going to come down to as well, right? So for those of you who have been waiting, if you're waiting for the very long term, you don't plan on selling, don't complain if the price comes back down. If the price goes up to $15, $20, don't complain when it comes back down to $1. All right, so everybody's going to have their opportunity to sell and to take profits and then to invest back in. So for me, I'm invested in Zion Oil. I'll probably take some crypto profits and invest more. I believe this is going to be one of those things, folks, that we're going to be moving money from investment to investment to investment and then reinvesting in some of these too as well. And I believe Zion Oil is going to be one of those. We are investing and we're going to sell to take profit. And after it does come back down, because it will come back down, because guess what? Zion Oil needs cash. They are going to sell a lot of stocks. In order for them to continue to make the massive operation happen, they're going to need a lot of money. So even if the stock does go to $15 to $20, I best believe that they will be selling a lot of stocks. So that is all that I have for this today, folks. I thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.